The subject of today's Thoughts with Derek is obey. You need to realize something that you may have already kind of known or already understood and thought about consciously, which is your main function by being a part of this society and partaking in certain things that are given to you is obeying. You're given a job, and your whole job, ultimately, since you don't own the business, is to obey. You are required to go to school if your parents enroll you, and your job at school is to learn to obey. They don't teach you an entrepreneurship class. They don't teach you an emotional intelligence class. And when they do lightly touch on subjects like that and try to say that the way to solve it is to avoid the problems instead of learn how to handle them better, that's only here and there. That's only for a little while, if you know exactly what I'm saying. Physical education is not teaching you how to protect yourself, even though the whole point of becoming stronger is to be able to control situations. We're taught to shy away from that. Another thing is, it's not your job to obey. You don't need to obey. Is that who you want to be? If it's not who you want to be and you feel like it is not the right answer, you cannot operate on that system and expect yourself to feel good, feel happy. That's pretty much it. So what I want to challenge you to do is tell yourself, what is integrity to you? What are your ethics and your values? What matters to you ultimately? If you think it's the right time to get physical, the only way you're going to learn that that's wrong is by making the mistake anyways. What I'm trying to say is, don't let the fact that you see that you may get in trouble for something stop you from doing what you intuitively know is right. Because intuition sounds like an airy fairy tale until you take this application in mind. That your intuition is what tells you how to act in situations when you don't know how to think. Like, when a physical confrontation happens, your adrenaline pumps, and once your adrenaline starts going, your mind thinks in a totally different way. It thinks, oh, I've got to use my physical makeup to solve this problem because it's become a physical problem. There's no extent to measure that. Now, I'm not saying use your conscious mind to go past that fact that you have a right to do that. I'm telling you, you have a right to do, at least on my law, my standards, you have a right to assert yourself within reason of what you believe. So if you believe that you've done enough to isolate the condition and stop what's going on, there's no reason to go further. That's with anything in life. There's no reason to go any further. You think about it. If somebody keeps going further, in a lot of ways, monopolies are created. When monopolies are created, the government likes to get in the middle of it and say, oh, this can't be done, for a couple different reasons. Because that person who monopolizes a certain industry has control over a lot of different things going on. And ultimately, instead of thinking, oh, the world's not fair or it's never going to be a good place, you got to realize we're in a process of getting there. That's just my belief. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we're in a process of trying to apply new behaviors to create a world where more people have opportunity to pretty much have power too. So, all right, well, it was great talking with you. Hope you learned something today. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button down there, wherever. Leave a comment, share. Feel free to do whatever you believe you should do. And I appreciate this time that you've taken with me. All right, have a good day. Chicka chicka.